What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to episode 13 of Park to Prem, here with Towel or Town. It is the FA Vase 5th round against Consett today. Our big rivals, our fierce rivals. We only beat them 2-0 a couple of game weeks ago, so I'm not as confident as I perhaps would have otherwise been going into this game. This is going to be a live com doubleheader if we beat them, or should I say when we beat them. We will do the quarterfinals of the FA Vase, which I think is in another month's time. If we bottle it, the Northern League Challenge Cup will be our sloppy seconds. We play in the semi-final of that in just 3 days, a slightly less high-profile competition, a competition I would like to win nevertheless. But yeah, that of the two is the one that I'm a little less bothered about, although you can see board expectation for both. They want me to blooming win everything. The bar has been set high today. But yes, before we get into today's episode, I do just want to give a thank you to a couple of my top tier Patreon supporters. I don't really plug my Patreon, it's come up a few times. I've had a lot of new supporters recently, so if you are one of those people, thank you very much. If you want to consider supporting, feel free to check out the link down below. It's appreciated but not expected. But to Christian, Stefan Bors and Zishan Amir, who have all pledged recently, I just want to say a massive, massive thank you. The support has been crazy on the channel as a whole. I'm loving with this series the fact that so many people are commenting, are liking the videos. Honestly, it's been years since I've had a save game where I feel like we've got a group of viewers who are really invested in it, as much as I am. I see it in the comments, people saying, I don't even watch Football Manager. I don't know how I got here, but I'm loving every second of it. And if you are one of those people, if you don't know, Football Manager, you can actually get a demo of this game on Steam for PC, Mac, and I don't think Linux is supported anymore, but PC and Mac certainly are. And you can play through 6 months of a save game. So if you've stumbled across the channel, maybe you've been wondering, should I pull the trigger on the purchase of Football Manager? Check out the demo. You can play 6 months of the game completely free to download on Steam. And if you choose to buy the game, you can continue playing it on into the future. Anyway, and let's go on with the show, shall we? We've got a lot of games to get through today. Since you were last here, we took on Worcester City, of course, and we've continued on our winning run. We won it in the Challenge Cup against Stockton. Only 2-1 in this game. This was not as comfortable as you would like. And then we followed that up with a few slightly more comfortable results, although compared to the kind of big wins we were getting, like 7-1, it has slowed down a little bit recently. Sunderland RCA, we beat them 3-1. Ryan Ferguson with 2, Kumwenda with a goal. The next game, only 2 goals scored. It was against Consett, who we played today. Ryan Ferguson and Kumwenda with goals for each of them for the second game in a row. We then took on North Shields, a 3-1 win there. Usama on off the bench to actually come and rescue us. You can see that we were 1-0 down in this game. We pegged them back through Zimba in the 46th minute, and then Usama on off the bench. 2 goals in 20 minutes for this guy. Look at him, he's actually been improving. It might be the first time ever I've actually noticed one of our players improving. I'm pretty sure his dribbling and first touch were both 13 previously, so yeah, development's happening. Not that I expect, massive improvements from our players because, well, you can just see looking at our training schedule, it's quite blank. We're an amateur club. We turn up for training on a Thursday and play matches at the weekend. It's not a professional outfit. So player development is kind of limited here. But Usama here has actually been doing a really good job, which is really nice to be able to see. Anyway, last game we had was against Bishop Auckland, a 1-0 win. Same goal scorer, decent attendance, 183 fans in attendance. It was only 4 days ago, so we've rotated the team quite a lot. So you can see if we just look at the club page, this is the team that started that last game. So, yeah, a hell of a lot of rotation, really. That does mean going into today's game, our starting 11, which is in front of you now, is ready and raring to go. So, yes, in goal, we've got Big Mike. I've given him a nickname, everyone. It's going to save me. It's going to hopefully annoy you guys a little less. I mean, he's big and his first name's Michael. So Big Mike just makes sense. Anyway, at right back, we're going to bring in Earl. We have got a few suspensions to our right back and left back for today's game, which is a bit annoying. We then have Piercy and Bernard in the centre of the defence. Jolly is going to come in at left back, a position he's played a hell of a lot this year. You might be wondering, Donnelly Blackburn, is he injured again? No, he's only gone and got suspended for his next game, as has Robson at right back. The midfield and attack, though, very much what you've come to expect at this point. Haygarth and alongside him, Zimba, these two guys have been imperative to the way that we play. Stanley out on the left, Sonny Best on the right, Kumwenda and Ferguson, who have been in fine goal-scoring form. You can see they've got 60 goals between them so far this year. They're going to be our strikers. Let's hope that they can continue to add to that goal-scoring tally, and thank you to Football Manager for reminding me we can have a few more players on the bench for today's game because it's the FA Vase, and for some reason in the league we're allowed 5 subs. When it comes to this big boy competition, we're allowed 7 subs. Anyway, players getting warmed up here. A little bit weird to see the goalkeeper warming up in the middle of the team. I feel like normally in football they would warm up in goal with perhaps the second choice goalkeeper, the goalkeeping coach. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys can tell me if I'm raising a valid point or not. But I'm nervous for this game, and I'm not nervous because I think we could lose. I'm nervous because I feel like we've been on such a good run. I feel like we've not been FM'd enough this year. And if you don't know what being FM'd means, it means you have all the chances in a game, all the play, and you somehow still lose. I feel like we're overdue in FMing. I'm hoping it's not going to come against our fierce rivals here, but away from home it might not be easy. Stanley wide areas, gives it to Sonny Best, can't get the ball across. Zimba though, hits it. Oh my word, Zimba. I thought it was going to fly into the top corner, and I was about to go crazy with my celebration. But unfortunately, just over the bar. 20 minutes gone, not a whole host of chances. That shot, one of only 4 that have happened so far in this game. And, well, only 1 shot on target after half an hour is very un-Towlaw as far as we're concerned. Anyway, Ferguson with the ball here. Gives it to Earl at right back. Now with Haygarth, the quarterback, the non-league Perlo. What is the keeper doing? What is the keeper doing? Ryan Ferguson, you've missed an open goal, my friend. What are you doing? What is anyone doing? What am I doing? I've had an existential crisis. It's been that kind of game after half an hour. Oh boy. Right, calm down, Jack. It's going to be fine, he says, reassuring himself. Pearson, ball dinked forward to him. Can we stop him getting the shot away? We block it quite nicely. That was a half-decent chance for Consett. Casey Palmer, our former man, in the centre of their midfield on a booking. I'm going to click on him. We're going to highlight him. It's a good job that this game doesn't require me to actually click accurately quickly. There we go. Ball threaded through. Ferguson, don't miss this one. You missed one already this game. His shot is blocked superbly. It remains 0-0. It is end-to-end. Chances either way. I am loving the fact that Tyrell Palmer is on a booking. Get him sent off. I think I just called him Casey Palmer. It's Tyrell Palmer. Remember the name. Pearson, through on goal. Can we stop him? What a stop that is. And Bernard gets it away into safety. I'm nervous. This is, fierce rivals. I know you're going to look at the stats and say, Jack, you are dominating the game. They've created stuff in this game and they are in possession here. It is a thundery day. The rain is pouring down. Proper non-league day of football this between the two local rivals. Ball played forward to Jolly. Can he bring a ray of sunshine and a spring into our step with his jolly play? He plays it to Kumwenda, the schoolboy, whips it into Sonny Best. Earl hits it, the right back. I mean, he's not known for his long shots, so I wasn't expecting a great deal. And now they're surging forward in, mass. Palmer with the ball here. Don't let him get the assist. He crosses it in. Pearson's shot blocked. Falls and they score. Ryan Ferguson missed an open goal. Let us not forget that. Perhaps the worst possible time to concede right before half-time. I was going to be shouty with the players anyway. I'm going to be shouty with them even more so now in the dressing room. We're going to get angry. We're going to get mean. I watched Dodgeball. I'm like the guy in Dodgeball with the kind of mail order bride who's, I need to get angry and mean, basically. And that's what we're going to do here. To be clear, I don't have a partner, so I'm not exactly like that guy. But, no, I need to get angry and mean. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's move on. Let's see if our team can get angry and mean. I want a bit more fight from us in the second half. Ball threaded through to Stanley. Please finish it. Tight angle, difficult to make something of it. Smith parries it away. I don't want to panic just yet. I want to relax, play it slow. We don't need to make a load of reactionary changes. Let's see if we can, grind out a result here. Sonny Best with the ball in the wide area. Fails to give it back to Jolly. Maybe I need to make subs sooner. Orel bringing the ball forward for Consett here. Jolly, what a tackle that is. Can he get to the second ball? He can't. It goes out for a corner. Can we defend this? We're pretty good in the air, but curious to concede now. Zimba gets it away. Sonny Best running ahead. Look at him go. The non-league Neymar crosses it in, headed away, and, well, that's probably going to be the end of the highlight. Although, straight into another one. This has been a relentless start to the second half. Sonny Best heads it. We're struggling here. We're struggling. Haygarth to Earl, the right back, who can't cross, except he can blooming cross. He's got it to Connor Stanley at the back post. I think Lewis Earl has one crossing. I kind of now want to check that, because that was the best one crossing I've ever seen. Haygarth plays the ball wide to him, crosses it in. I don't think it's that bad. Maybe it's 3 or 4. Let's have a look. What is your crossing? 4. I mean, it's not incredible. 4 passing, 3 technique. I can't imagine he's getting much curve on his whipped balls in with that technique. Either way, Piercy's had a bit of a disaster of a game so far. And I'm nervous by the fact that Consett have the highlight here in our half. Ball whipped in. Earl, the goal scorer, gets it away. What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing here? Get it out. No nonsense. Kumwenda now has it. The record goal scorer, I think, for this season. I think he might have broken Ryan Ferguson's record already. If he hasn't, he's well on the way to beating the goals scored in a season. That's a referee, get him off. Was that a straight red? It was a straight... Oh, no, maybe it was a second yo. Anyway, Ian Rylands has been sent off for them. They are down a man. We have to win this game now, boys. They had players sent off last time we did a live com against them. They can't contain their aggression. Kumwenda, big ball over the top to him. Can he tuck it away? Can he? No, he can't. He can't. The question is answered, and Chanka Zimba's got an injury. I'm taking him off. Romario Vieira, get on the pitch. Sonny Best has not had a good game. I'm going to bring in Kit Elliott out on the right. We got one last sub. I'm going to take off Ferguson. I'm just thinking... I let out a sigh then, because I was umming and ahhing. They both have very similar average ratings. Or not, well, yeah, average ratings for the game. Kumwenda and Ryan Ferguson. But Ferguson missed an open goal. Can't be dealing with that. Kumwenda, I feel like, can turn up and change his game around. Whereas I feel like, for me, Ryan Ferguson either has a good day at the office or a bad day at the office. He never has a bad morning followed by a good afternoon. When he's on form, he's on form. When he's not, he's just not going to score for us. So... let's see what we can do here. Kit Elliott, fresh off the bench, to Vieira, fresh off the bench, who... I don't know if that was a shot or a cross, but whichever it was goddamn awful. Straight down the throat of Smith, who now lumps it clear. Stanley now to Vieira. I actually don't know what happens if it's 1-1. I think it might go to penalties. Let's not think about that. That should be a penalty. Referee, he gives it. We don't need VAR. And now it's on Kumwenda. I've kept you on the pitch. I thought about subbing you off. Can the schoolboy, can he graduate against Consett? He hits it. Was there any doubt? He's turned up. Give him an A+. Give him an A+. It's 2-1 here. 22 minutes left to hold on. He says to hold on, knowing full well that he's going to stay on attacking. He's going to go for blood here. We've been all over them in this second half. I'm going to get shouty as well. Demand more. Stanley, goal scorer. Could he turn provider? Kumwenda's there. Hits the woodwork. Can we get it over the line? VAR. I want VAR now. That was over the line. I don't think it was, but it looked like it could have been close. Oh. It's not comfortable yet. Another goal and we'll start to truly celebrate. Kumwenda to Stanley. Jolly whips it in. Usama can't quite get there. Now with Earl. To Kumwenda, that he's offside. I was about to say, there we go. Relax. No, don't relax. Cancel the party. Stop celebrating, everyone. Earl almost with a second assist of the game. I mean, they're in line. They're disgraceful. Disgraceful. It remains 2-1, but there's very limited time left in this game. They've got the ball, though. And if I sound nervous, it's because we've not had a game as tight as this in a very long time. In a match... oh, are they about to... they're about to have another sending off. They've lost their minds, Consett. Hudson's now off. I mean, this may well be the last time we ever play Consett in a competitive match, because the reality is they are in Tier 9. We are looking like we're going to get promoted. We won't meet in this cup competition again. Maybe we could in the FA Cup, but if this is to be the last time we ever see the mighty Towlaw taking on Consett... it's a memorable game, if only for the red cards. They've completely lost their minds. Osama to Stanley. Should finish it. Doesn't finish it. The good news is, there is, 80 seconds left of this game? It should be all over. They think it's all over. It's not quite yet, though. Stanley to whip the ball in. Back post, Usama can't get there. Falls to Haygarth. Bernard. Haygarth hits it just over the bar. From our angle, at least. I think, actually, it went significantly wider than I thought it had. Should have scored more on another day. Maybe would have scored more. Equally, though, they had a lot of chances against us, which is very similar to last game that we did last live com against Worcester City. Of course, this only the first of 2 matches today. I believe the 6th round, or also known as the quarter-final, I guess, the FA Vase. I think that's going to happen in about a month. So we've got a little time to wait, although, oh my gosh, the refs ended there. Apparently this was an absolute classic. That was a mad bit of action at the end. We win 2-1. They finished the game with 9 men. What a comeback that is, boys. A goal down, showing true fighting spirit. Wasn't the most convincing of performances on the whole, but it was. We did the business that we needed to do. Minimum effort, maximum value. We received £2,000. I mean, that's not going to solve all our financial issues, but I mean, it helps a little bit. Every little helps at this point. The board have invested some more money into the club, by the way. I think they've invested now £76,000 so far this season. Someone should probably explain to them that we need to solve the finances a more long-term way. It feels a bit like a short-term band-aid fix over our financial issues right now. Anyway, Billy Bodin, who I had on trial, he was former Welsh international. He's left us. He looks okay, but I looked at his injury history. This scared me. He's had 3 cruciate ligament injuries of 6 months or more. That's a lie, actually. The most recent one was 8 months. But he's had 3 of them in the last 5 years. That's a big no-no as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, FA Vase quarter-final. We'll put it on automatic draw. I wish I could look through these team names and tell you who the big names of significance are. I don't have a Scooby-Doo. Anyway, put on the FA Vase draw music. Almost as iconic as the Champions League draw music. Who are we going to get? It could be Rylands. Is it going to be Rylands? Yes, it is. Away from home again. How good are you, Rylands? You're 4th in your league. You play in the Hallmark Security League Northwest Premier. It's the county leagues. What league are we in? There's a way to do this, and it's to look at this. Okay, they're in the same tier as us. Anyway, when is that game coming up? Because we're going to go forward to that game. It's at the end of the month, so let's whiz forward to it. 3 weeks away. Don't go anywhere. Things are just going to hot up now. Wow. Okay. Welcome back. It's been a crazy few weeks here at Towlaw. We'll start the profile, I guess, of Deshaun Bernard. He's not with us anymore. He's not passed. He's moved to Stockport. Poor guy. Yeah, I get a little bit upset about this. I don't really know how to feel about this. Our star centre-back, I've been saying that throughout the entire season, he's too good for us. We're going to lose him at some point, and we have lost him, unfortunately. They've come a-knocking. He's playing in the National League North for them. Not had the best of starts there. But, yeah, star player is left. But what do you do when you lose 3 centre-backs? Or when you lose 1 centre-back? The answer, you buy 3. Minor spoiler there, as I revealed everything. Yes, I've made 3 defensive signings. The first is Lewis Ritson. A good player, well-rounded centre-back, to be honest. Not the best in the end. His physicals are a little bit lacking, but I think he's just a useful squad player to pick up on a free transfer. And then, well, we have 2. Let's talk first about Kagossi here, who we signed. I talked about this guy just last episode and how I would love to sign him, but he wanted far too much money. He's lowered his demands to £300. Last episode, you guys saw him asking for £1,800. Yeah, he's taken a bit of a hit, and he's a good little centre-back option, but he can also play left-back. And with one more addition to the team, I think that's going to be where he plays. And that one more addition is this chap. Now, if you've been here on the channel for 7 years, you'll know this guy, Alex Evans, formerly of FC United of Manchester, way back when on FM13. The Welshman we've picked up on a free transfer. You can see here, he has an interesting career. We signed him for FC United of Manchester in my FM save after he was released by Oxford. You can see he's been slugging it out in Wales for a while, and well, now he returns to play for us here in England. And I mean, look at him. Such a good player. As far as ball-playing defenders go at this level, I mean, his vision could be a little bit better, but everything else is superb. His physicals are great too. I'm so happy to have this guy back in the team, and honestly, he could become a real pillar of our defence. So yes, we have, of course, lost a man, as you saw, in Bernard, but I feel like we've got two exceptional players in Evans and Kagossi, and, well, you can see this is how we are going to line up here for today's game. We take on Rylands, of course, in the quarterfinals of the FA Vase. It's getting spicy, it's getting big now. Since you were last here, we did play 2 games in the league. In fact, no, that's a lie. We played 2 games. One was in the league, one was in the Challenge Cup. In the Challenge Cup semi-final, you can see we won 2-1 here. Good little result against Whitley Bay. And then against Seaham in the league, a 4-2 win. Osama with 2, Kunwenda with another 2. And yeah, we ran out comfortable victors in the end. And with that result, well, folks, we won the league. Yes, so the budgets have been set for the year. We have some money, although it wasn't a massive increase. It does open up the opportunities to offer a little bit more to players per week on wages, which is how we were able to get in Kagossi. Previously, I think my limit was about £140 a week. With us having a slightly bigger budget, I was able to offer him £300. I think Deshaun Bernard was on a similar number to that anyway. But yeah, I feel like this guy is just such an incredible pickup for us. If we just compare him to Deshaun Bernard, you can see the head-to-head here. Bernard is definitely better, but there's not a world of difference in them. And for 3 transfers, we're not going to be picky. And, well, you can see for our game here, Kagossi is going to play left-back. That, unfortunately, means that Jerome Jolly and Donnelly Blackburn are both going to be on the bench. And, obviously, Evans comes in for a debut. So, a few debutants in the team. We take on Rylands today, and this is huge. It's the quarter-final. If we win this, we will make it to the semi-final, which will be played in a couple of weeks' time. And it's 2 legs, the semi-final. So, yeah, that will be coming your way, I imagine. I say imagine. It will be coming your way tomorrow. A live comp doubleheader. A huge couple of games in the FA Vase. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Assuming that we win this game here, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Rylands, we've never met them before. They play at the same tier as us. They are currently 4th in their league. The game against Consett was not an easy game by any means. So let's see how we get on here, shall we? It's going to be tricky. It's going to be a proper ding-dong affair, I imagine. And, well, you can see here, we have the ball here on the right-hand side of the pitch. Robson gets the ball forward. Sonny Best tries to nod it on, tries to win the header. And, well, we give them the ball. And they've had a decent chunk of possession, to be fair to them, so far in this game, have Rylands. Although we have it here, and Usama's been dinked through. Can he finish it? He can't. He hits it straight at the keeper. And, well, you might have noticed Ryan Ferguson dropped to the bench for today's game after some poor finishing in the game against Consett. And it's not been a great start there for Usama, who is the man who's come in to fill those shoes and start getting some shots away. First chance of the game, squanders it. And, well, you can see here, half an hour gone, much like the game previously. Not a lot doing at the moment. Not a lot of shots for either team. Can we make something come from this? Robson tries to get it forward. We give away the ball, however, and they now have it with Porter. He switches it wide to McCarthy here. Inside, and we need to defend well here. Dawson whipping it in. Alex Evans, did he just lose his man on his debut? No, okay, it was Earl, I think. I don't think it was Alex Evans. If it was, I'm going to be very, very upset. One of our defenders just lost his man. Oh, no, Alex. Alex, not like this. Okay, I mean, he's out of position, yes, but Earl there needs to track him better. Maybe it was a bold move to change 2 of the back 4 going into this game. This is the first game for Kagossi, and also Alex Evans is part of this back 4. It was always going to be a little bit of a risk, but I felt like the quality that they brought into the team was worth having. You wouldn't know that at the break, though. 1-0 Rylands. Boys, where is the passion? I need to do well in this FA Vase. This has got some serious money on the line. If we can make it far in this competition, it would make a world of difference. There's not been many games during our time here at Towler where we've been chasing, where we've needed to go on the attack. And I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I would change right now to try and get something more out of this game. We've never really had to fall onto a plan B. I guess it would be a case of changing the wing-backs to perhaps be more attacking, but, well, let's deal with this here if we can. McCarthy, wide right, crosses it in. Evans leaps like a salmon, gets it to Zimba. Now what can we do? Stanley brings forward the ball, tries to dink it through for Usama, who latches onto it. What is happening at the back? What is happening at the back? He hits the woodwork. Can we get it in? We can't. Oh, the defender, he's had a proper disaster there. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it count. You can see Kagossi's not had a great game here. I'm going to take him off. We're going to bring in Donnelly Blackburn. Usama as well. Get off the pitch. Ryan Ferguson. The comment section was calling for your head. I was perhaps calling for your head after that previous performance. But I'm going to give you the nod here to be the difference maker, Ryan. Show us what you are made of, please. And, well, we need to defend better than we have here as they're clean for on goal. They hit it. Keeper parries it wide. There's half an hour left, and it's not looking great for us. I'll level with you. It's still 1-0. We need to deal with this here. Zimba just about gets it away. In terms of tactics, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have Stanley and Sonny Best go on to more attacking. And then in possession, up the tempo, up the directness. Oh my gosh, I thought they'd scored from the corner whilst I was making changes. We've been let off the hook. Stanley, what can you do here, mate? Get tackled is the answer. It goes out. Do I want to go very attacking? 20 minutes left, it feels premature, although they've got a set piece here. We need to deal with this. We get it half clear as far as McCormick. Now with Porter. McCarthy now with it on this right-hand side. Cleared by Donnelly Blackburn. Fresh off the bench, showing us what he can do at left-back. Could we force another defensive error out of them? I feel like that defensive mistake that they gifted us where Osama hit the post. That was the chance. That was the opportunity maybe of this tie. This has been a very long highlight. It's got to result in something, surely. Stanley wins the header, but no one there to follow up and make the second ball ours. And now with McCarthy. Porter switching the play over onto the left-hand side. Devlin should keep this in for them. He does. Edge of the box. McCormick scissor kicks it. Oh my gosh. What a goal that is. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. Right. We've probably got to go very attacking here, haven't we? Luke McCormick. Okay then, mate. It's a Di Canio-esque little effort on goal. I mean, yeah. I can't argue with it. It's an insane goal. Stanley's had an awful game. So final change of the game. Kit Elliott. Show us what you're made of, Kit. We have 20 minutes to try and get 2 goals here. That is the task at hand. And, well, it's with Elliott who plays it forward. Kumwenda. Can he finish this? He's got to do better than that. He kicks it straight down the goalkeeper's throat. He swallows the ball whole. Doesn't give it back to us. And it's a great opportunity squandered. Haygarth switching the play. Elliott off the bench to Kumwendo, who hits it and hits it over. Why did he not take a touch? 15 minutes left. We're still having chances. There's still opportunities, but we might need to do some defending here. Earl heads it out to Elliott, who lumps it forward to Ryan Ferguson. On off the bench. Please, Ryan. Please, Ryan. Yes, Ryan. Into the bottom corner. We still have a massive comeback required. But with 14 minutes left, we have a chance. Kit Elliott, from one sub to another. A hint of handball perhaps in his touchdown, but we don't have VAR in this league. We're not going to check it. We need more, though. We need more. And I'm getting it. I'm getting twitchy. I'm getting nervous. Wingbacks on attack. I don't think there's that much more I can really change, to be honest. A set piece for us to try and defend here. Ball whipped in. We need to get it out. Earl, as far as Haygarth, who now gives it to Kit Elliott. Takes a touch out of his feet. What can he do? He's going on his own. Elliott, can he finish it? Oh my word. He's Naruto running for a celebration. I can't believe it. Kit Elliott, what are you doing? You absolute mad lad. Of all our new signings, I'd say he's the one who's underwhelmed me the most this year. He picks up the ball inside his own half. He doesn't give a damn. He runs all on his own. Hits it there. I did not think he had that in his locker. He's got it in his locker and more. He's remembered the combination to get in it. Let's just pause. I'm going to change the wing-backs back now because it is 2-2. I kind of don't want to risk it. I don't know if this goes to a second leg or if it goes to extra time. I imagine it would go to extra time. It might not need to, though. There could still be more in this. I'm still on very attacking. Oh, I really hope that's not going to be a mistake. I feel like momentum's with us. We want to stay on the front foot. Haygarth blocks it, keeps it in. Bit of a scramble here on the byline. They come away with it. Newell to Porter. What a tackle by Zimba. What can you do, Zimba? What can you... He's just running down the middle. He doesn't give a hoot. He puts it wide. What has happened to Rylands' defence? They don't know what to do. 2 minutes left. Oh my gosh, there's a corner to end the game. They've hit the crossbar. Evans, get it out, Alex. No nonsense. That'll do. I assume this goes to extra time, but I'll be honest, I didn't really check. It does go to extra time, boys. I'm not happy. Other than Kit Elliott, you've been exceptional, my friend. He's just confused, bless him. I probably should have made him the exception when bollocking the team. Right. I've gone from very attacking to attacking, but that change won't happen right away. Ryan. Go on, Ryan. Finish that, please. Ryan, he's offside. Sit down, Jack. Sit down. Stop celebrating. Stop celebrating. Oh, this can't be good for my heart. They've now got a free kick. Who's over it? Pride. He scored. Right, I've got to go very I'm literally going to go back to what we just had. Oh my god, I can't take this. This is hurting me. It's 3-2 in extra time. We've come back from 2-0 down to bullet even. Had a goal disallowed for offside. They've now scored from a free kick. It's his first goal of the season. That's just not cricket. Do we get an extra sub in extra time? No. That was optimism at its finest right there. Come on, boys. We've got 15 minutes to try and make something happen. Big Mike's feeling the pressure. The rest of the team shouldn't be. We have a chance here. Kit Elliott. Is that a shot? Oh my gosh, I thought it was going to go in again. I mean, I can't even knock him for having a go there. It's 3-2. Walker boots it clear. We've got to roll the dice here a little bit. Kumwenda, please finish that, Kumwenda. Finish that, Henry. You are a beautiful man. Alex Evans with the assist on his debut. Take a bow, Alex. For 7 years, we've waited for Alex Evans to return to a WorkTheSpace Football Manager save. And here he is doing it on the big stage. It's the FA Vase quarter-final where dreams are made. It's 3-3 here. You know what? I could now go less attacking. I could. But every time we've gone less attacking, we've conceded. Let's just put our foot to the gas, our pedal to the metal. That's not difficult to say. Kit's always offside again. That was an incredible header. This linesman hates me. He hates me. How far was he off? Okay, well, there were 4 of them offside, to be fair, but... Oh, it could go to penalties. It could go to a shootout. There is 3 minutes left. One last shout of demand more. I've done it after the highlight started, so it's not going to make a little bit of difference. But there's, what, 80 seconds left of this game? There might still be one last sting in the tail. Donnelly Blackburn. Donnelly, what are you doing? McCormick, saved by the keeper. That is massive by Big Mike in goal. And I think we're going... There's a minute left. I was about to say, I think we're going to penalties. There's still a minute left. Hold your horses, folks. Don't let them leave the stalls just yet. McCormick to Smith. Donnelly Blackburn puts in one tackle. Can't put in another. Headed clear by Alex Evans again. Sonny Best, what are you doing? It's just like, get it out of the stadium. Fair enough, Sonny Best. If in doubt, put it out. 13 seconds. Ref, just blow now. We don't need to play the last few minutes of this. It's going to go to a shootout, everyone, I think. Haygarth, one last kick upfield. It doesn't even matter. Right, penalty takers. I don't have good penalty takers, as you can see from this. This could only end badly, surely. Right. What a crazy game. And it all comes down to this. Pride to take the first penalty for them. He misses. Oh my gosh, that nearly went in. Okay, Big Mike with the save. Ryan Ferguson, what can you do? Can the postman deliver on the big stage? Of course he can. Smashes it in. 1-0 after the first set of penalties. I will apologise for the fact that you can't see the penalty latest, but it's 1-0 to us. With one taken each. McCormick steps up for them. Just squeezes it into the bottom corner. You thought for a second the keeper might get a hand to it or it might go wide. It snuck in. Zimba, what can you do? Put it wide is the answer. 1-1 after 2 penalties each. It's basically reset. This, of course, a best of 5. Dawson to take their third penalty. He hits it. The keeper goes the right way, but doesn't get a touch on it. Right, Henry. Please, Henry. This is the biggest exam of them all. I need you to score this to keep us in it. He hits it, and the keeper saves it again. 2-1 after 3 penalties each. Wrench to step up for them. If he scores it, it's truly going to be a wrench in our plans. He does score it. He does score it. We have to score this. This has to be scored by Robson. They then need to miss. Then we have to score. That is a lot of circumstances going in our favour. The right back is stood over it. He's going to take it for us. What can he do? Please, Robson. Please, score this. He creeps it into the bottom corner, but they still now need to miss this. Big Mike. I know I've been getting your name wrong all season. You're Big Mike, though, now. This is the big stage, the Big Mike. Show us what you're made of. The Maroon Warrior between the sticks. Lomax steps up for them. Can he save it in goal? Please, Big Mike. He can't save it. They win. Oh, they win. In the most extraordinary of circumstances. Oh, boys. Boys. It's a disaster. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like crying. Oh, are we going to just have a cup curse here at Towlaw? It sure as hell feels like it. We don't even get any good money for losing to that. The board can at least understand why we lost to Rylands. They're third in their league. Their media prediction was 12th. Oh, I feel like someone's just kicked me in the gonads. What does that mean for our season now? We have the Challenge Cup final against West Auckland. That's on the 16th of March. You know what? I think next episode will be the end of the season episode. What we'll do is we'll do the game against West Auckland, and because the league table's wrapped up, we'll do the game against West Auckland, and then we'll do the end of season recap after that game. I will go forward past the Whitley Bay game, and we'll come back. Man, that's heartbreaking. I mean, we have a chance of silverware, but it's not the tournament I wanted to win. The North League Challenge Cup. Oh, man. What a crazy, crazy game that was against Rylands. Pegging them back twice from behind, only to lose on penalties. Folks, I am gutted. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm going to go lay down now. If you have enjoyed it, drop a like on it. This was a crazy, crazy episode. If we could hit 1,000 likes, that would be just insane. I mean, I've got to try and recover for tomorrow. I was planning ahead. You know, the semi-final, the coach was booked for the away leg. Cancel it. Cancel the party. It's not happening. I'm going to end things here. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. It's me, Jack. And I'm out. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.